From Advanced Media Network Television, it's Game of the Week with your host, John Wagner. Today, John welcomes the Wii, Wiimote, and Nunchuck, and the games launched with the Wii. And now, here's John.
Calm down, folks. Welcome to the Game of the Week. Boy, have we got a show for you today. After today's Game of the Week, he'll ask for more of the same. But since AMN has utilized all its staff of roughly 24 on this episode, expect more of my lonely rantings from next week. Speaking of which, we've all been promised an added incentive for our work on the Game of the Week. Each AMN staff member will get a copy of the Wii's box cover, or as I like to call it, eBay crap no one would buy. Well, let's get the show on the road. The Wii is our first guest today. Notice the fact that I pronounce it Wii and not Y. Nintendo decided to name it Wii, which according to them emphasizes that the console is for everyone. The Wii can be easily remembered by people all over the world, and it's pronounced Wii, indicating its all-inclusive nature. My dad tells me that this is a very dated concept, and he knows a word that was even more all-inclusive and got a lot of people together, mostly hippies. It's called pot. One look at the Wii console and its controller, and you might think that perhaps my dad was right, and the guys at Nintendo were gathered around the all-inclusive nature thing. Though, to be fair to Nintendo, the console was originally called the Revolution. The latest news making rounds is that it will continue to be called the Revolution in Cuba and Latin America to boost sales of the console. My first guest tonight was the object of my satiric monologue. It also won the Game Critics Award for Best of Show and Best Hardware at E3 2006. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Wii.
Hello, John, or as we Japanese hippies smoking pot like to say, konnichiwa, dude.
Ouch. Someone sure is feeling touchy. You know, it's part of my job, right?
Sure, John. And I like being touchy. And I hope I'm touchier enough for gamers to feel my unique body, my svelte lines, my controllers.
Let's not go any further. This is a family show. Speaking of which, tell us about your immediate family.
The GameCube's still gonna be it, you know. Not to take anything away from old Cubey, but I promise that all the games I had will be compatible with me. As far as the DS action, I can connect wirelessly with the Nintendo DS too, and make it feel at the top of the world, baby.
I must say I'm a bit surprised and impressed. What else have you got under the hood there?
There's IEEE 802.11 or a Wii LAN adapter for wireless internet connection. A single self-loading media bay plays single or double-layer 12cm optical discs, and I can communicate with the internet even when the power's turned off. The Wii Connect 24 service delivers a new surprise or game update even if the system's idle.
Wow. So the other two big stars better watch out for the new kid on the block, right?
What other big stars? Listen, John, I'm small, powerful, and won't be used to heat up your living room in the winter, unlike the big stars you know. Plus I won't displace half the stuff in your studio apartment looking like some shiny space alien casket. Let the world know that the Wii is not some silly-sounding sequel-like name with a number after it. It's a whole new unique experience on its own.
I didn't say it, folks. You just heard it from the Wii itself. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, John.
My next guest will accompany the Wii with every box, make you exercise in front of your TV, and even let you actually play games like baseball, tennis, boxing, fishing, and hockey right in your living room using actual movements of your arms and body. Please give it up for the Wiimote and Nunchuck.
What up, John?
Whoa. Que pasa, Holmes?
I must say, I've seen video game controllers in my time, and you two definitely take the cake. What are you supposed to be anyway?
Are you insulting us, bro? Is he being, totally rude to us, homie?
Peace, young grasshopper? John, we can do the video games what the keyboard and mouse did for PC games.
Aw, even better than that, Lamezoid. We let you be totally comfortable and free your arms. Not keep them stuck to some gamepad that's too little or too big for your hands.
So, who does what?
Stop showing your white teeth, man. I got Bluetooth capability, and I can send a signal to the Wii via sensor bar placed near the console.
Heck yeah! Plus we both have motion sensing capabilities. Not like when you have to go number 2.
Dude, no poop jokes, remember?
My bad, bro. Motion sensor means that if you move us in a particular direction, then the character on the gaming screen mimics the actions you performed. Oh.
Swing me like a baseball bat, and your character on screen swings his bat.
Cool.
You bet your sweet it's cool.
Now shut your mouth. In a driving game, you can tilt and use me as a steering wheel. In a first-person shooter, just point me at the enemy and fire.
And use a thumbstick attached to me to move around.
And is that a speaker I can see on your Wiimote?
It's not as stupid as it looks, huh, Nunchuck? I have a speaker, a rubber feature, and ports for additional input devices.
Like yours truly.
Awesome. And I can see that you two were made for each other. You can be played by both left and right-handed gamers.
Whoa, did he just imply that we're gay, dude? 'Cause I'm like, totally no.
And on that note, I must say thanks for coming here, guys. Next, we talk to some of the game characters from the Wii's launch. Okay, folks, this is the last segment of the show, and we have several characters from Wii's upcoming titles who will quickly tell us what to expect when their game releases. Up first is Link from The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. Link, you're on. You have an audience. Come on. You don't say much, do you? Alright. Mario, you star in Super Mario Galaxy, is that correct?
That's alright, John. This time I take my adventure to outer space. I will make you take advantage of all the unique aspects of the Wii Remote and the Nunchuck controller, unleashing new moves as you shake the controller and even point and drag items using the remote.
But aren't you also part of the non-platformer game, Mario Strikers Charged?
Someone has done their homework. Yes, John. The follow-up to the best-selling Super Mario Strikers delivers bigger shots, massive hits, and the chance to play gamers around the world. Mario Strikers Charged is high impact all the time. More captains, more playing fields, more sidekick. It's crushed or be crushed in this wild geek fest. Hey, we are waiting here. With more than 200 lightning-quick micro games and controls that range from scribbling to flailing, WarioWare Smooth Moves takes interactive gaming to a whole new level. Haha! With the help of the Wii Remote, players will swing, spin, and squat their way to victory. Who can ask for more? Wahaha!
Thanks, guys. Everyone's favorite heroine, Samus, is back in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.
You got it, John. And this time around, you can control me by moving with the Nunchuck controller and aiming with the Wiimote. Players can make me grasp and pull things by using actual arm movements, as well as execute amazing feats like aiming and blasting in midair or at a full run.
Other games that are coming up in the Wii catalog include Big Brain Academy for the more intellectual types, and Wii Sports for the jocks. And for racing fans, there's Excite Truck. And for real-time strategy players, there's Battalion Wars 2, which lets players drive tanks, command ships, pilot planes, and direct their troops into the heart of the action. The Wii has me all charged up, and it's the expectation of something that is totally new that has me more interested than something that has just been improved on from the predecessor. We here at AMN wish the Wii a long and happy future, and going by the past history of something like the DS and its stylus system, we think that the Wii won't disappoint. Let's give a big round of applause for my guests, the Wii, Wiimote, Nunchuck, and the games of the Wii. This has been John Wagner for AMN TV. signing off until next week. But do tune in next week for our Game of the Week, even if it isn't as good as this week. This has been your Game System of the Week.